because a lot of innocent people, this is why you have all this care behind of you, this is showing or represent the innocent people who were killed on that situation on Clean Christmas, Navidad Limpia. Clean Christmas was the name of the campaign of the police and army groups.
Las armas del proceso de paz.
Remember that we have a peace process between 2012, 2006. Sorry, 2012 and 2016. We have a peace process with the FARC group. FARC group it was the biggest guerrilla in all the world and the richest guerrilla. Now it's a political party. So when the peace process finished, they gave all the guns to the government. They, I don't know how to say fundir. Like you put a lot of heat and you change the, it's like this thing is made with the old guns. I don't know how to explain, but you know what I mean. This piece of steel.
The welding?
Melting.
When you put a lot of heat and
you change it, welding.
yes. So this piece of metal was made with part of the peace process. We have a piece and a small piece of the peace process from this museum. Any questions about it? Any commentary? Okay.
You want to compare it to the 1990 process with this action the last year?
I don't know if you know, but the last year we have the worst protest since the last 20 years in Colombia. It started on 28th of April last year because the government increased the tax for the poor people, for everybody, but especially for the poor people in the middle of the pandemic. So, and the government, they don't support anybody. Just a few people were supported, like something like $50 each month, which is not nothing really. If you, one family with $50, think about it, you cannot get even the food. So, and in this situation, with all the bad situation, the government increased the taxes. So the people get really angry on 28th of April. We went to the streets. It was something really amazing because we don't have anything prepared. We don't have leadership. Okay, you have to take the control and you have to have the contact with the government. No, we just went to the street and we just blocked the ways because we were like desperate, really desperate. This is the real word. Desperate, especially this young generation because they don't have study, they don't have work, and the government is increasing the tax in the middle of the pandemic. So poor people, more people, and rich people, more rich in the pandemic. And it was in other words, I think in your country was the same situation, right? So this protest started 20th of April and finished 2 months later. On 2 months, we have more than 60 people killed by police and different groups, paramilitary groups, even civil people were killed in young students because most of the protesters, they were really young people. They went to the streets and they blocked. I will show you the second program. So the peace process, he wants to try to make a comparison between the peace process and the situation now because we were really close to a civil war, especially in Cali. This is why it's so important, Siloé, for the history of Cali, because Cali was the most affected city in all the protests in all the country, because it was in all the country, but Cali has the worst situation. Really, when I say really worse, I am 36 years old and I never felt so scared like on the 2 months, especially in May. Because of 3 of May happened something really weird in Cali, and is that the electricity is gone at night, and the internet was killed. So nobody, because the only way that you can know what is happening was the social media. Facebook, Instagram, people going to the street and making live. So at some point the internet was gone. Nobody knew what is happening. And on this moment when the energy was gone and the internet is gone, 2 young people were killed by snipers in Chile. Snipers, think about it, all situation, snipers. We have video on snipers killing young people. Most of these 60 people, they were really young. Think about it, Chile has a protest, 6 months of protest to change the constitution, and they has less than 60 dead people in 6 months. And we have more than 60 people in 2 months. So almost almost every day yes, technically, more than one people, especially young people, were killed. And just two police were killed in all the protests. And one of them, he was killed because he went to the protest and he killed two young guys and Ron escaped. And escaping from this situation, he was catched by other people and they killed him.
Well, attention this. Siloé was 60 days without policemen.
Without any policy on this area. Because the people don't, on that moment, it was really hard. It was a bit of hate even between the people and the police. So the people don't go, for example, my neighborhood, we don't see the police like more than 1 month. And something really weird is that nothing happens. At least in my neighborhood here, happens because on the middle of this situation, for sure, we have people who want to protect and change the country, but we have people who want to create the chaos. And especially narco traffic and other groups. So it was a really crazy situation in some neighborhood because the police, he's telling you, the police, they didn't came here in 2 months. 2 months. Think about it.
Okay.